Gamers! We caught a break. Excuse me. Hey everyone! Hi Zebra. IWWIGINB. I will watch it in my bed, right? I want to watch. I'll watch when I'm getting in my bed. I'll watch when I'm getting in my bed. Final answer. Fingies crossed. Well. Wait, Ace, wait. Hell yes, let's go. I'll watch when I'm getting in my bed. Yes. Yes! That's like the first one I've gotten. Gamers, welcome to the stream. Maybe she's here, maybe she's not, but someone thinks they're slick. Uh-oh, Rinslet. When I get, but like, that's the same, basically. Hell yeah. Rinslet with the 9 months. Uh-oh, Steiner baby. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. Think she's slick resubbing on a day and a time when I'm not streaming. Yo, what's up, buddy, bro? Thanks so much, Rinslet. Should I wait till she gets here to reveal her dibs? We might as well, right? Just don't let me forget. Or do we want to, or do we say fuck it? How's everybody doing? I have not cared enough to make my own stream title the last 2 weeks. So, much like last week I got from Will, who was kind of just following off of what Zebra's last week's stream title was. I just stole this one from Snack. Wake up in Palathon, another day ever war. Don't wanna do you no harm, but sigil's still on my arm. Hi, Rule. Say hi. But if you meet me at Kakariko, I'm a Jimmo guy. I don't know. How's everybody doing? I like KFGYK. Oh, we're still playing this, huh? It's alright, we're almost done. We're nearing completion. There's not... Last week, at the end of the stream, we got the ability to blast through wards, which is like one of the last things in the world that we haven't like been able to interact with yet. So basically, the only things we seemingly can't do in terms of like overworld cleanup are shatter feigns, which we've run into a couple of. So we can't do those, and we can't do well, can't is a strong word, but we're not gonna do any of the 6, the super bosses, quite yet. So We're still waiting on those. If you see me up at Snowhog, say hi. But if you see me at the lake, I'm a talkative guy. We can run around the field and waste all our time. Oh, Boichi's Marshal King, may you never die. I know even at my gym, moo, I'm a Marshal King. Gamers, we're still on that. Last week, I don't know, what did we do last week? I reset my skill tree, I remember, and I put into all of these things over here, which just make all my shots good. I meant to actually like go back and look at my skill tree, what it was before, so I could remember what I had exactly, so I could re-get things. But I never did. Oh well. I think we're gonna get probably some armor. One or both of these at least. I don't know. What did we do last week? We we got sloshed. We got absolutely hammered with our two best friends, Devin and the other lady. Then we went out to sea on like the Colossus of Aveum. And we fought what's his name, and we beat him. We thought we killed him, but then we didn't. He slipped through a crack in the ground into the other dimension, I guess. The gang found out that we're a fucking idiot, and we took the power to cause devastation, because you know we can handle absolute power. Simply, that's all. I would simply secede ultimate power back to the people after War Crisis is over. So like we're kind of like out a little bit, but then hey, it turns out Han Solo was still alive, and his Chewbacca friend Rook is still cool, I guess. And I don't know, we're gonna go we're gonna go do some shit. Those two being your two best friends, yeah, it's rough out here. I mean, you know, they're the other two characters in the game. How did the battle go, considering everyone was hungover? Poorly. I don't know. We went to the ocean continent. If I could get like a good picture of the world, that would be nice. This is the best we have. It's the one on the right. We went to the continent that is literally just an ocean. And we went out there in our big Colossus mech. Because you can't sail the seas you can't sail those seas in a boat. And I don't know, it was like, you know, pretty clear skies, everything was going okay, and then fuck, then the army of airships was suddenly on our ass. I guess they snuck up on us from behind, nobody was looking out. Maybe it was because we were drunk and still hungover. And then it took us like, I don't know, like 3 hours to realize, oh hey, we're in like a giant mech, we can like swat the airships out of the sky. Did the boys pop off for the mech? No, it's not that cool. Devin had a Devin Doman. And after we literally we fought Sandrek he like Moses split the water apart to find the Final Fantasy crystal. We battled him in the, you know, in the parted ocean. It was actually kind of raw. We were kind of like going back and forth with the like ultimate
binding stone that lets you commit genocide, using that to hurt him, and then like I don't know, he was like, oh, but like I'm still strong even after we beat him, and then Devin just fucking smashed him with the robot, just punched him. It was pretty sick actually. It was pretty cool for Devin to have done that. But then we went back home, and Mom found out we didn't do our homework, and we got our Xbox taken away from us. But it's okay because Dad, who lives in the volcano with his with his with his hairy partner, was like, it's all right. And I don't know where I'm going with this. Immortals of Aveum. Hoorah! There's not a whole lot left. We're Magnus rank 67. Do you guys know that? Oh, and Isaac's here. Just watched Slovenia beat Serbia on the second to last game of the pool stage of VNL to advance to the top 8. Oh, and I'm happy for them, but mad overall. Oh. Hi, Pixel! What didn't we miss? I didn't miss him. I didn't miss him. Oh, right. Hey, thanks for not missing me. Wait. Shoot. So, I don't know. That's what's going on in Aveum. Whee! And now we're going back to Kalthus, I guess. But not yet, because we got backtracking to do, baby. There's so much shit we can get now that we can break wards. The reason I'm mad because only 7 of the top 8 teams get to go to the final this time. Oh. Well then why have a top 8? Fuck. Who's playing music at me? Among Us? So that's we're backtracking tonight. We're collecting shit. I don't know why the music's going ham. But look, now we can punch open the blue walls. Ooh. Is that the weapon we use? Nope. But it is better than this one, I guess. Cool. How's everybody doing? Here was the big mech. It's kind of cheeked up. We walked it out into the middle of the ocean and then had a battle and walked it back. It was pretty stupid. Turn hosts get an automatic buy to the top 8. That seems like cheating. And this time it's China. And China? They fucking suck. Oh. They went 3-9 in the pool in advance over the 9 teams that did better than. That's stupid. Like what? I'm sorry. Why? In what world is that ever fair? Doing pretty chill? Hell yeah. Whee! Whoa! The hell am I? Who did I hit? How's everybody doing? Happy... what's today? Tuesday! How do you think they want me to get in there? Oh, there's a door there. Fascinating. Yeah, I don't think they like wanted me to do what I just did there for some reason. No, 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 no. Today's not Friday. What is this? Ain't Zebra's Pokemon game, all right? It can't. It's not just whatever. It's not just whatever day you want it to be. I guess we'll go here later. That's crazy. Sports is crazy. I don't know why I'm getting this. I don't get it, really. Oh, chest. Never a trip for nothing. The resist stream was full of calendar nerd. Yep, you got it. You got it. Fuck. Because there are enemies afoot? Do I have to re-solve this puzzle? It might be because there are enemies afoot. They're like the same 4 guys that spawn here in this little like junction every time we come here. Red laser never wants to reload. Nice. Oh, for the nether ones. Why is the music? Why are we Among Us stinging every 5 seconds here, game? I don't like it. Stop it. Crank. Crank. Alright, should be a door over here we can blast on through. Love backtracking for these chests that were hidden behind other puzzles that we can only get now here at the ass end of the fucking game. For a blue weapon? I mean, I guess it's better than the other one I had, but like, come on now. Cool, well, we got that now. Let's see. Oh, the music finally stopped. Hooray! We used to say hi to each other. Hi, Zach. I don't know much about nothing, but that's fun or bad. Oh, I think we're like banished from the Palathon. We're not like allowed to go back. We're in trouble. Which, you know, fucking the music. But you know what? Fucking whatever. I didn't want to be there anyway. Crank. Why do we need to crank back? There's a yoink. Guys, there's so much to talk about today. But not everybody's here yet. Uh-oh. That was crazy. Where's my last one? Apology. Fuck doors. Oh, that's fucking annoying. Really? Ugh. Ugh. What room is it? Ugh. Somebody just made a booking at the exact same time that I have an interview scheduled for tomorrow. Ugh. Hashtag. Ugh. Can I get someone else? Oh, but this person's only available till 3. What the fuck? Ugh. And the Red Battle video saga's fin. I watched the first part where you covered up through Parasect. Hang on, I want to take care of this work thing before it gets too late, because I'm probably going to send this person an email about rescheduling the interview.
I wanna wake up and say,
Big news! Yo, Kingo. I don't know. I don't know what do I want to do. I could have them. I mean, I don't know how long the interview is going to take. First time I ever got to conduct an interview. Oh, you get to conduct an interview this Friday. Ooh, that's exciting. Hmm. Maybe I can see if they can come in at 3 instead. Let's send him an email real fast. Yep. He's never not working. Yep. Just got a booking for 3:30 p.m. tomorrow that I am going to have to run. Are you able to come in at about 3 p.m. instead? I'll have to push it closer to 4:30. Let me know. Sent. I probably should. So when I first got uh this role with this new kind of parent company, at first I was hired in a salaried capacity. You know, where I was expected to work a certain amount of hours every week, etc., etc. And typically they only required me to work 38 hours a week. Or technically 76 hours in the pay period. I didn't have to, I could, you know, as long as it was that between, you know, the 2 weeks. But because they kind of accounted for you, like, working a little bit, like, from home, you know, here and there, like, you know, enough to, you know, for about 2 hours of, you know, texting, you know, emails, you know, managing things, whatever, whatever. But then we kind of realized that didn't really work, or didn't really make sense for me and my location. So they changed me to be, you know, hourly paid, which is fine. But I'm still kind of working these like 2 hours from home every week, and now I'm not getting paid for it, which I'm less fine with. So I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to my boss and be like, hey. Maybe I put an extra hour on my clock every week, eh? Punch. Maybe you give maybe you slide some crackhead boo-boos way every now and then. Eh? Yeah. Seems only vet. Purple, huh? This is gonna be another one of those shatter feints that I can't do. Oh no, this is corrupted. Oh, this is cool. I'm getting real sick of this music. They're taking advantage of my crest of sincerity. I have the crest of sincerity, do you think? Alright, and if I get fired for bringing it up, that's okay, because then we'll just stream every day of the week. That's the backup plan. Why can I not get... I can't get now? I can't get now? They want me to lose? That or the crest of stupidity. Oh! Gamers, is Rinslet here? Rinslet! The music does doing whatever it wants today. Where is the mass? I need the trigger. Oh, there it is. Whoa! Remember how when you boot up the game, it shows an image of Jack fighting these things, which, to be fair, is somewhat frequent. But these are like totally optional. There's been like 2 of these we've been required to do. You're fighting just stupid guys more often than anything else. Ouch! Fuck! Am I fucking jack dead? I'm jack dead. This game sucks. Guys, Rinslet resubbed on Friday. She's not here, but people are, so we're gonna. Oh Jesus, put me right back in the fight. So we're gonna do squares. All right, between 1 and 133. What do we got here? Number 75. Zemplus. And 120. Why do I feel like I've done both of those? Alright. Ooh, they're both at the end of their respective rows, though. Which makes things easier. Is this gonna have letters? It might. Yo! All of... not... Tie? All of D tie? No, you're right. I can't make that assumption. All of Diddy? Ugh. All right. Great pull. Great pull. Monkey D tie? All right. And what's the other one? 120. Quahog. Ba-na-na-na. All right. They're not all gonna be winners. That's not a letter. That's one of my favorite Family Guy bits. Is one where Peter's like, "Oh, that's like that time I was doing my erotic, advent calendar." And it cuts to a family, and they're like, "All right, gang, what is it gonna be today?" Like it's like the whole family is like gathered around. They're in their pajamas, and he opens up the square, and he goes, "Oh, it's another puckered anus." And that's one of my all-time favorite Family Guy jokes. This family, who is clearly, they are like weeks into this thing, like, what's it gonna be? Oh! uh, really funny bit. All right, thank you, Rinslet. Back to the Everwar. Same as at Everwar. Guys, huge news. So I realize I'm bad about talking about things on stream, like you guys are good at it. So you know what I did? And you know why? Because I can never, so, like I'll think of a stream topic, and then I'll think the whole discussion in my mind, and then I'm like, all right, now I don't feel like I need to discuss it on stream, or I'll just forget about it. But so you know what I did? I made a little list in my phone. Yeah, but you like do things, Zebra. I do that too. Let's go. Yo, what's up, idiotness? So I made a little list in my phone, and you know what one of them is? Yep. I wrote down Otto Baltimore. Let's do our weekly Immortals of Aveum Auto check-in. Let's see where she's been within the last week. Um, let's see here. So, did we talk about when she was in Orlando? I can't remember. She was in Duluth, uh, Georgia or Minnesota. I'm not sure. She mentioned both. Um, Yeah, there was one 3 days ago. She said, "Good morning. Today we have a performance in Orlando. Where is Disneyland? Where is Universal Studios Orlando?" And she took a picture of like a neon crab on like a restaurant, I guess. And I hope she got to go to Disneyland. Or I guess it wouldn't be Disneyland, it would be Disney World if she was in Orlando, if she was in Florida. But she probably didn't know that. She said, "Where is Disney World? How about Universal?" The Orlando performance has ended. I'm glad that I was able to come to Orlando, a place I've always wanted to visit, and that I was able to make everyone forget about my desire to go to a theme park. I'd like to come and visit you again personally. Roller coaster emoji, Ferris wheel emoji. Thank you very much. Oh, I hope she gets to go to the amusement park. She's so busy. She doesn't have time. Yeah, that's sad. Let's see here. And then I don't know. Bunch more tweets in Japanese. All right, and then here we go from this morning. Um, Good morning. I have a performance in Baltimore today. The ocean is so wide and beautiful. I went to the aquarium and rowed a small boat. Hooray! I added the hooray. And she took a picture of a bird and some cool jellyfish. And I guess the Baltimore Aquarium. Baltimore is pretty close to me. Thank you for the Baltimore performance. It was a radiant sight, like the sun reflecting off the beautiful ocean. They got the ocean in Japan, Otto. But I guess it's a different ocean. I guess this would be the Atlantic Ocean. It's like the picture of the bird. The picture of the bird, it looks like she just saw like it's some kind of seabird. I don't I don't know. Snack would know what kind of bird it is. I don't think it's a seagull. It doesn't look. It's I don't know. It looks like a bird. Um, and it's like she's just like in the parking lot or something, like outside like the aquarium or like maybe, and like there's just a bird like in a puddle like that she took a picture of. Like it's just a bird. But I'm so glad that she got to go to the aquarium and ride a small boat. Where will she go next? I mean, you could probably look up her tour schedule and find out. But I like the surprise. That is a seagull. Well, what do you know? Now I can check off Auto Baltimore off my list. Done. Black-headed gull, I'd wager. Yeah, it's gonna be a black-headed gull. There's a tsunami warning in Japan right now. Oh dear. Might be waiting another week for that direct. That kind of, yeah. I mean, at this point, yeah. If they haven't said anything, I know they usually they can be like pretty much like, hey, tomorrow or like 2 days from now. But they usually do directs. I don't know what day they usually do. Usually sometime in the middle of the week, right? Like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. Wednesday announcements for Thursdays. I did not know about the tsunami warning. Any particular part of Japan, or is it any particular island, or is it just anywhere in Japan? Very 24-hour. I think there should be a little bit. Earthquake was off the coast of Russia. Oh, okay, so like interior east coast, east side Or West Side Japan. So they're saying East Coast of Japan. Oh. And Hawaii slash West Coast. Oh. Well, hopefully it's not much of anything. Hopefully nothing bad happens. But I think anything more than like 3 days is too much, and anything less, anything like I think like 1 day even is a little like, ugh, that's so sudden. Also, we're in a boss battle. They gave these things health bars at one point. So there's our weekly auto check-in. I don't know, maybe next time she comes to the States, I'll go to her tour. I know I talked about this. I looked at, like the set list, which is not always 100% the same every single stop on the tour, but you know, it's usually pretty consistent. And you know, I'm not like the hugest Auto fan. Like I don't know, I haven't listened to her entire discography. I really only know like the Film Red songs and like a couple of her like big hits that were out and like were coming out around the time Film Red came out. So like a lot of her yep, I was around for Auto at the start. You know, a lot of her early works. I feel like, I mean, I could just listen to the music, but I'm weird. Like, if I were going, I would listen. I would listen to, you know, I would look at the set list and listen to the songs so I would know them. But like, if I went now, there'd be a lot of where I'd be like, I don't know this one. That's right, I always forget about her Spy. She did the Spy Family OP. One of your friends is a big fan? Hell yeah. Alright. Well, secret worm fight. Ooh, a legendary ring, Nova. Ooh, please boost my blast wave, please, please, please. Please boost my blast wave. It'll be the first legendary gear we put on. Blast wave damage! Let's fucking go! Only 36%, so like, still not better than this basic ass thing we like started the game with, which gave 52%. There's an unstable ley line thread inside the air grenade ring. That's raw. Do I like the city OP? Yeah, I think it's alright. I like at the end when they dance. This does also give red magic power. Not as much as my Chaos Ring. Ooh, I liked how this gives all shred, but whatever. This is fun for us. Nova. Why did I not put on the blue legendary ring? Oh, it doesn't give any blue magic power. Oh wait, yes it does. It's just only half. And I don't really care about the shatter buff like that. But like, I don't know. Superm 6 Pog. Oh, it's more. Oh, Superm. Aw. That's cute. That's cute for them. Kinda looks like. Don't even say it! And Fuka just laughed. Sure, what's up here? Do we think anything? It's just like a cool little nook. Neat. Alright. I'm just about to save and quit to get this music to stop. Where are their guides? They want me to lose? Alright, let's see. There's only 2 more golden chests in this area. That's exciting. Let's see. And they both look like they're kind of over there. I think there's a warp gate over here, which we might as well use. Let's see, what else do we got on the list here? Guys, the PS Plus games were announced for August. These are the free games that they give out. And we got a banger. Let's see, what am I selling here? This one, I guess. What do they have? So they have the big headliner is Lies of P, which I'm most excited about. And I guess we're getting rid of this. There's what's DayZ? DayZ? That's like a crazy game to see in 2025. Says the trick is you're not supposed to draw attention to the fact that you're reading off a list. Oh, but I am. Crest of sincerity. Let's see, what else do I have on my list here? I'll get better. And they also have My Hero Academia cracked. My Hero 1's Justice 2, I guess. I don't know. Just like probably like a shitty arena fighter. Could be funny to play, maybe. It won't, but it could be funny. But Lies of P is the big winner. And you can't tell when those times are, Maribel pleased. Oh, but I'm not reading off of a list. Alright, let's upgrade our Nova. Alright, look at these minimal stat gains. Incredible. We should get a trophy for maxing this out, I think. Hooray. Maybe not. Red Dominion mana generation? I mean, I guess. That's like the least interesting anything. I do not care about anything that generates ability for my beam. It's like the thing I think about least. Oh, Mario Paint! She was amazed. Oh, what can't he do? Oh, Mario Paint? Oh, he truly is super. Just say anything in the Mitsuru voice. It's funny. But Lies of P is the big winner. Um, and I'm very excited to actually finally play that. Lies of P is a game I will gas up and glaze to no end, even though I've never actually played it. Uh, but I will soon. Um, Whee! I did play the demo though, so I have played the game, but I haven't like played the game. What will they think of next? What they've already thought of. Yo, what's up, Tamal? We can race. Oh, yeah. She was also eating Chips Ahoy, aka I was eating Chips Ahoy. Oh, Chips Ahoy! Oh my. A sailor's favorite cookie, do we think? Bop! Actually, we had to like shoot that and explode it early. But Lies of P is awesome. Again, I'll glaze it to no end. No, but here's why it's awesome. Yes, it's a Souls-like, which there are fucking millions of. Um, but whereas so many feel and look so samey, um, Lies of P has a pulse. It has an identity. Um, which, while yes, is not like an original identity, it's based off of the original like folklore Pinocchio story, um, but it's still doing something like different and unique. And just from the demo, I absolutely adored everything about just the presentation, the way the game looked, the vibes, the character designs, the architecture. It just looked really good, and it also played really well. And I know that many like okay, usually faint. And I know many other Souls veterans and people who have been around um, also think that it is a really good game. Um, I have definitely like heard a couple people say that it is their favorite like non From Software like Souls game, which I think is pretty high praise, I would say. It is, yeah, it definitely is like the vibes of Bloodborne, and I know the game or the gameplay is a little bit more Sekiro like. I've heard people say. What are we doing here? Do we think? And then am I gonna just like follow it? Seemingly. Oh, Zebra was saying that he'll play it after Bloodborne and Sekiro. Makes sense. I've also not played Sekiro yet. Probably should, but like, eh. Anyway, so that's PlayStation. I can't see what I'm doing here. Oh, come back, chocolate. They only let you use this spell if you're right behind it. I'm like intimidated by Sekiro. Go, 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 go. Nice. Woohoo! That was neat. Oh, an Exalted Seeker Shards. And I've heard good things about the DLC as well. Oh, the 6 capacity? I guess this is the one that homes, but like, God, this weapon, this weapon sucks. Yeah, that's what I want out of my rapid fire SMG. I've definitely heard many people say like, oh, the Sekiro final boss is like, that's like the hardest fucking thing. What do we use? Not the Maelstrom, right? Storm shards? Maybe that is what we use. The green weapons are the worst ones. I don't remember. Okay, it's the storm shards. It's the basic one. Oh look, the video is working today. Sometimes it doesn't. Storm shards! Alright. That is also true, Zebra. Alright, let's cross PS Plus off my list. Considering this one was called like Agility Feign, I'm guessing this is not gonna be an enemy one. Nice. Whee! Oh, that was moving? That's wild. That's literally the Wicked Wild. Are you gonna go back? Oh. Until I am once again humbled. Oh, and you need a good humbling every now and then. Can't start my day without my bowl of Humblos. Oh, health crystal. What is this? Wop, 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 wop. Oh no, Shadow Mario's gonna take away my sigil. Watch out, Jack. The platforms, they're rotating. Uh-oh. No! Bumble, ever so humble. Fugadeer, I'm on Bumble. What should I message first with? They've really turned the dating scene on its head with this one, haven't they? You can say anything you want. We need a new funny voice. Nice. Perhaps I'll just have Giles say something for me. Whoa, whoa, Jack! Whoa, Jack! Holy fuck! Where's my guy? Yeah! This is harder than the challenge it took to get to be an immortal. We do it without jumping. No! Alright. Yeah, it really was. I pogged halfway through my own words. Jack's arm gets tired holding it out all the time. I think it might. These gauntlets gotta weigh something, right? These sigils gotta be weigh something. Alright, one more golden chest. Probably over here. 2 more shroud veins though? 2 more? Well, there's at least one of them. One of the 6 is here. I don't remember. There's this one here. I don't know where the other one is. Could be in here. Oftentimes there are chests and portals at the same place. Yeah, last time we committed some light treason and got our Xbox taken away, but it's okay because Han Solo was still alive, and he's gonna let us play on his PlayStation. Is my understanding of the plot. Oh, secret boss fight. Ouch! No fair! What is this, like the 4th one of these things we fought? Does Han Solo have Banjo at his house? No, but he has Rook. Ironically, thank you. I do try to recap the plot at the actual beginning of the stream, so we're all on the same Jack page. Beam! Blast wave! Bop! Hey, where's my second fucking go? Literally 1 health. Hi, Rinslet! Rinslet, thank you for the resub. I already pulled your squares. You got some letters. Oh, an exalted lens. It's just so easy, I'm sorry. Alright, what does this give me? More spell break damage. Same disrupt recharge time. More red magic power. Alright, easy upgrade. That's how these things, that's how those should be. I'm not gonna min-max my fucking watch. Got something over here, too. Alright, well that's all of the golden chests opened in this map. Hooray, congratulations. We have 2 more Shroud Fanes, one of which is here, it's one of the 6. And I don't know where the other one is, I don't think. There's also this over here, but this is like a door exit. Maybe that takes us to the final boss, I don't know. Ever war? Well, that's just stupid. Giles, get me data on this Ever war. No, I seriously don't know where the other one is. Have they considered ending it? Guys, there was a new Chainsaw Man, man today. And yep, it was a really good one. I won't get into it, but it was really good. It's definitely that chapter for this part. Oh, I'd rather think someone should stop that. Pack my bags, Giles. I'm going to join army. She would say army too. Here's the other one. Those are both the 6 members I remember. That chapter, like the puke one? No. Yo, we're Magnus rank 70. How did I get a rank up? How did I get 2 rank up? Oh, is that my gear score? It sure is. Go fuck yourself. It's my gear score. I thought it was my levels. It's my fucking Immortals of gear score. The other, like, big Chainsaw Man, like, chapter from part 1 is one where I'm like, if it ever gets animated, like I'm sure it'll be a good scene, but like it just won't have the same effect as it does in the manga. Just kind of inherently. But this one, I think, actually could be incredibly enhanced, if animated. And it sucks to be like, yeah, well, if it gets animated, but like, they're already doing a movie. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know modern anime, but like, I feel like it's not a good sign when like when you're making the like 3rd arc of your popular shonen manga anime adaptation like a fucking movie. Just feels like a nail in the coffin. But yeah, today's chapter I think could be really fucking good in the anime, if it ever gets there. So we'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. At this point, you probably should just read the manga, Will. Oh, look at this. Plus 5% spell break damage. Look at these buffs. We'll use that in a couple of months. There's a bunch of like anime movies coming out this fall that I'm like actually would be interested in seeing, isn't there? Because we got Chainsaw Man. That's like an actual like in theaters movie, right? And then I know they're also doing like these other 2 I don't know if they're movies or if they're just like longer like TV anime like specials, but like I know Undead Unluck is getting something like that, and so is Zombieland Saga, which is exciting. This is still just a locked door. Like, what do you mean a locked door? It was a TV special. Okay, that makes sense. Chainsaw Man's in theaters. Remember this area? This being just a locked door, like, what are we doing here with this? Like, what do you mean there's a locked door in Immortals of Aveum? We don't do that. Where's the colored light I have to shoot with the corresponding color? How do I get in there? Am I just gonna be let in there at the end of the game at some point? Like, what are we doing here? Do I have to find a key somewhere? But anyway, if you see me out in cold. But it's my pocket. Alright, we got 2 wards we can break in this map. Is there a... There's one right here. What do we need? A small key to get in there? This one. Oh, Biba. Do they also have green and red flames? I haven't been paying attention. Probably, right? Why bother adapting the rest? Oof, that's rough. Hashtag Jim Jack back to back. That rules, Zebra. Jesus. Oh my god, I just thought about that. And, like, wow, the mess in my pants. It's been a great stream, everybody. Let's wrap it up here. Oh, a Hound's Breachfire. Oh. I lose plus 34 red magic power, huh? What am I getting here? Like 60 raw damage and same amount of melee damage? That was on the list? I mean, I guess. I don't know, I know the upping your blue, red, green magic power is just, you know, it makes your shit stronger, but I don't know, like, what degree. To what degree it does. Is it additive? Is it multiplicative? Is having more raw damage better than having the, like, additive potential, like, secondary source? Magic power increases the damage and effect of all strikes, furies, control, and dominion spells of the matching color. Like, I guess so magic power, you know, it buffs everything, versus this would just be damage for the weapon itself. So maybe it's not as good. I mean, you know, maybe the plus 34 red magic power makes these two comparable in terms of damage output. And this would then just be better overall because it also buffs my other red things. Or it doesn't, you know? Who could know? What do we got here? Oh, the Labyrinth Fane. What are we thinking here? Combat? Or maybe some kind of labyrinth? Maybe some kind of brawl in the halls? Maybe some kind of a... Maybe some kind of a Daedalus's... Rom Grok. What the fuck? They got bosses in here? Oh, is this supposed to be like the Minotaur of the Labyrinth? That's kind of raw, if so. Oops, that was the wrong spell. I'm bought in. Although it seems like we've reached a dead end. Oh. Cheater vision! Cheater vision is like, it's like when you're playing DK Bonanza and you're trying to like tunnel through a wall and the camera like clips and you can like, oh look, I can see if there's like a hole, like a pocket over there, that's what I could dig into. I know I'm going the wrong way, by the way. I just wanted to see if there were any other beasties. Seems like perhaps not. I wonder if I had to fight that thing to make that red crystal appear. Beasties, you said? Oh, comb! Says, yep, what up, Snack? What? In my stump, what's up? And today, in City the Animation, the clip that Pixel sent to me, I don't know, the girls were making funny duck faces. And I like the girl with the hoodie. I don't remember what her name is right now. Getting up on this wall is like a DK Bonanza when you can go wherever you want. So true. Nagamo. Oh. I don't know if I've seen, like, I saw her in today's clip, and then I saw her when the Yakisoba went into that guy's backpack. But I don't know if I've seen her in any other clips, actually. I would need to go back and watch. Is she the one that's moving away? Which one is the one that's gonna stab? Oh. Man, this reeks of snakeoids. Oh. Had you clocked for Nikura? Which one is Nikura? Go off my glove gun, you see that? Oh, is that my buff? Oh, that is my buff! Oh! I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Oh yeah, there it is. There's Snakeoid. Yeah, so last week when we respec'd, we maxed out our red thing, and we got an ability that was like, every time you kill a guy with a red gun, you get like increased red gun damage for a little bit. And I was like, that's cool. I wish there was some kind of like little icon on the screen. Like in Borderlands, it would be like a kill skill, and you could like see it activated. But it turns out there is. You just have to look at the glowy sparkles. I'm not respecting this. No, Cheeseburger is the one who's gonna move away? No. The other two girls are in high school. Oh. The purple hair girl is moving away from her best friend. They can't do the go home club. No. Oh, wait. I'm piecing it together. Wait, hold on. Which one was the girl that I liked? Nagamo? Wait, so the girl who's not moving away, because Pixel sent me the lore clip. She was lonely and had no friends, Um, but then she saw Nagumo, doing sportsu and like kicking butt, and she would take pictures. Um, and then the other girls were like, "Oh, look, you have pictures? Oh, we love that." And then that's how she made friends with purple hair girl. They fuck, he doesn't know anything. Fighting these big snakeoids is truly the worst, like, anything in this game. These things are the worst. Not fun or interesting, and you fight them fucking a lot. They also do way too much fucking damage, my goodness. My goodness, what a forward young man you are. You guys ever seen that interview with Anne Hathaway? We also got ability, if we get kills with our green gun, we regen a little bit of health. Whee! Feet? Right, it was from a flashback. Creature that burrows almost always dog shit? True. Bunch of different low groups for us to check in with for a given scene. It's truly about the whole city. Oh, that's why they call it. Fuck! I died because of that. I'm sorry. That's why I died just now. P3 is over. Mitsuru's gone. Guys. Way too much. Like the sleepy girl who everyone loves, she's the younger sister of Wako, and Wako lives in the same building that Nagamo and Nikura do. Oh, and Wako's the one who built the robot. This is what happened in her life for. And she was the one wearing the penguin suit. Oh, and wait. And Nikura is she's the devil, right? The 4 to 5 devils. Who's gonna pick up the yen? Yes. Look at him freaking out. Oh, for fuck's sake. Give me fucking Jack's second chance, my goodness. Give Jack and Daxter a second chance. Where's my Jack and Daxter Part 2 remastered? I would actually hate to see a, like, Jack 2 or 3, or even 1, but more so 2 and 3, like, remake, because something very important about the Jak and Daxter, at least, especially 2 and 3, less so 1, but still a little bit 1, is that there are no loading screens in those video games. Or, well, that's not true. 3 has some loading screens. But in a lot of places, they disguise the loading in absolute genius ways. Ways that I still think about to this very fucking day. If you've ever played like Jak 2 or 3, you know that when you transition from like inside the city to outside the city, you have to like, you sit in this like room, this like, and like the door closes behind you, and then like the door in front of you opens. It's like you're like in an airlock, and it like makes sense in universe because outside the city walls is supposed to be like dangerous. You know, you don't want to go there. There's monsters. But they're loading screens. They're disguising loading screens, and it's brilliant and makes me want to fucking tell everyone about it in 2025. And if they remade the game, that would be lost, I think. So, tell all your friends. Okay, man, speaking of friends. Hey, man, did you know that in Jak and Daxter, they disguise the loading times in such a way that you don't even realize the game is loading? With preloading or level streaming? Well, you see, hey man. In Jak 2, when you go outside of the city, the GTA city, you have, before you go into the outside, you sit in this like airlock room. And you know, there's a little voice that is like, you know, decontaminating, like, please wait. And while you're in there, then that's when the loading happens, but like you don't realize it because it seems like it's a part of the game. In Jak 1, I assume Jak 1 has a lot of like area like transfer. Like I assume while you're doing the like the zoomer ride to like, you know, the next area, like a lot of loading happens in there, you know. I know like when you're going to like the snowy mountain, like the game, like you have to take that to like the gondola ride or whatever, so like the loading happens kind of there, but it's all like in engine. Zebra, what other game does that? Tell me. And sometimes, if you're traveling in the city and you go too fast to like, the game will just like stop you dead. They'll just like, you'll just slam into an invisible wall. They're like, whoa, you're going a little too fast there, buddy. We gotta load the city in for a second. Tie 2! He's so fucking right! Oh my god, Zebra! He's so fucking right. Tie 2 has that. Goats respect goats. Ratchet and Clank also has loading screens, but they're like when you travel to planets, and like it's definitely a loading screen, but it, you know, it's still, I think it's still pretty good because it just seems like you're like, oh, I'm just flying to the planet. Hey, and with that, I'm gonna GIMB. Hey, good night, Zebra. Motherfucker, where did these guys come from? The longest boss fight. Or how this thing is supposed to slow enemies down. It's like the fucking mantle beads are worthless. The door opening animation in Resident Evil mass loading screens. Holy fuck! I love fucking video games. I love when fucking video games had less fucking limited technology, and so game developers had to be smart about how they did things and had to design things in a cool and fun way. Out of there. Can't even punch him. We have 5 bars of mana now? That's crazy. Ow, what the fuck? Oh, I stepped in fucking shit! This sucks. This is rough. It sucks that I'm going into this with no fucking health crystals. Are there any others in this fucking maze that I can get to? Here we go. There's one. Did you know scavengers just kept the whole game loaded to mass loading screens? Smile? JK, but almost. Oh. And that's pretty cool too, K-Man. I wanna wake up and say, good morning, K-Man. I know it seems like we're back in the maze, and we are. That's it. Oh. Whee! We have to respect this boss from head to toe. As it turns out. Ouch! Fuck you! Why does that do so much goddamn damage? Fuck! Letting a save in Death Stranding 2 is almost instant. That's crazy. It's crazy though. Games are cool. Where am I? You gotta wander the maze each time to get supplies. It's the only way. Guys, pretty exciting times in the RuneScape world. I don't know what opening that does for anyone. It doesn't seem to take you anywhere new. This is just a circle. Part 3 of a massive area expansion came out last week. It was Wednesday, I believe. Which is exciting because it's kind of, it's not the last part of the area, but it's the last part for now. There's like one little like island area that they'll put in later. But that's been like kind of the major focus of the last year or so. Was putting that out, and it's finally done, which is pretty exciting. And what is hurting me? I fucking hate these shitty fucking worms. They appear randomly, they snipe you across the map with fucking high damaging over time fucking bullshit. And then they put a bunch of fucking goo on the ground. I need more fucking armor, apparently. Put that on. So that came out, which is pretty cool. They introduced a bunch of new stuff. One of the biggest pieces of content is an end game, very end game boss that drops a whole bunch of crazy new stuff. A lot of couple of upgrades, a couple of like new best in slot like kind of gear. One of them is a drop that combines the previous like best in slot for each like combat style, mage, melee, and range. Like each of those combat styles had like a best in slot like boot that they would want to wear. And if you were, and when you're doing like gear switches, which you do, you have to switch boots. But they put in these new boots that that are like even just by themselves are already really strong, but you can combine them with your the other previously best in slot boots, so now you just have like one really powerful boot that you can wear, which is pretty cool. And a couple other cool new upgrades. They also released this new like very AFK friendly like group activity like skilling boss or like combat training boss. So in RuneScape, in old school RuneScape, a common type of enemy that people typically train on are crabs. There's rock crabs, there's like sand crabs, And the reason you train on them is because they have very low defense stats, a good amount of health for like what they are, and can do very little damage. Jesus Christ, we got hit, brought down to like fucking 1. I healed and then got fucking brought to half during my heal. Fuck this fight. And they would put these crabs would be in areas where you could like let like a whole bunch of them like stack up on you, and you would kind of like stand like right where they respawn, so you can kind of just like go AFK and fight them and train, and then like they would respawn and aggro to you. But typically you would have to like move every couple of minutes to like regain the aggro on them. But they introduced this new like gem crab boss, which has all the same kind of hallmarks as, you know, the other little like normal crabs, but it's meant to be as like an activity, so you can like sit around with like a whole bunch of people and you can all fight this boss that has technically infinite health. Like its health bar is literally just a timer. I think it kind of depends on how many people are there. It's wild. What was I saying? So you can AFK on this thing. You know, it's like I think about 10 minutes is like the max the timer can be, until its health depletes, and then it like burrows in the ground. It moves to another location. So there's like a cave right next to it that you could like click on, and then you appear at its next location with it. But it's a really cool and cute and clever way to like take an activity that everybody was doing anyway, and you would have to like fight over to like get the spots. So there's only so many spots per world, and they turn it into like a group activity that you can, you know, do with a bunch of people and socialize, or not, because they're, you know, probably talking about politics or something fucking stupid. And you know, get your combat XP. You do get like a little bit of like reduced XP compared to like fighting something normally, but in the end it's still like pretty good, very solid. But the funniest aspect of this thing is, much like the other little crabs, you know, they have very low defenses, but they are still capable. It is still capable of doing damage. Like its max hit is literally 1, so it can still damage you. And funnily enough, the team tweeted out, they were like, you know, we have some unfortunate news with the crab, like, beware, because literally 3 hardcore players, which is just like a status you pick at the start, if you die, you lose like your hardcore status. It's just like a prestige thing. Like it doesn't delete your account, but you just lose your hardcore status. Like 3 hardcore players like died to the boss and lost like their status and like prestige of like having literally never died in the game before, and like, and it seemed like maybe at least one of them was like it's potentially like a known like streamer, like personality or somebody within the game, and I can't imagine something more devastating to play the game, you know, for potentially hundreds of thousands of hours, and like, you know, have this hardcore fucking Iron Man status, like, you know, you've never died, everything you've collected has been on your own, like you haven't bought anything off the player market, and then you fucking die to the AFK, like, group activity crab boss that can do 1 damage. Like, I can't imagine something more fucking, like, despair-inducing. Like, especially then, like, especially even more so if you're, like, a public, like a streamer, or like someone who's known in the community, like they are never gonna let you forget that. I know some people were suggesting like they should put like a sign at the encounter of like, you know, the number of players who have died here or something like that. I thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, there you go. This is what we're doing here, I guess. Things have actually been very exciting in old school RuneScape. Less so in the game, more in the community. Player numbers have been at an all-time high recently, which is pretty cool to see. Like you can go on the RuneScape website at, you know, anytime and see, like, they always say like, oh, this is the number of active players, which you always do have to kind of take with a grain of salt because there is a large botting issue. Like, there's, you know, there's a good chance that like at least 30% of any number you see them, you know, on the website of like active players is just bots. At least 30% is probably being generously low, like. But I know a lot of the World of Warcraft streamers have been coming over to play, because I know like the World of Warcraft, you know, they just recently had their like you know, like fresh start, like hardcore, like Group Iron Man, like kind of play incentive. And I know at least, you know, one RuneScape, you know, YouTube personality that I follow who like went over and like, you know, played with the WoW streamers on this fresh start server. And like made friends with a bunch of them. But now, you know, a bunch of them are coming over to play RuneScape. You know, which is exciting. You know, it could just be a phase, a fad. You know, maybe they'll give up, you know, on it eventually, and you know, go back to WoW or you know, whatever. But it is cool to see. Especially because it's like, you know, WoW, World of Warcraft, that's, you know, if you're gonna play an MMO, like, that's the cool one. Like, you know, that's, look at the graphics, they're so, you know, oh, immersive, and, oh, it's so cool, and, not, oh, you played that shitty fucking RuneScape computer browser game that looks like dog shit, was always the rhetoric, you know, way back in the day. So it's kind of just fun to like see these personalities come over to old school RuneScape, which, you know, is not what RuneScape was back in 2007. It's a much different game. It looks very similar, and it's definitely, you know, based on the nostalgia of that. But it's cool to see these, like, you know, the big name like WoW streamer content creators like come over and like play the game and seem like they're genuinely having fun and like getting into it, which is just really cool. RuneScape, in terms of recognition, is criminally underrated in the gaming scene. I do genuinely think that it is, the old school RuneScape deserves to be nominated alongside, like, WoW, FF14, like the other MMOs at those game awards, like best ongoing game, like, kind of categories. I think that is a. I think it's a bit of a snub for them to not be. Hey, we finally fucking killed this snake boss. That was an ordeal. Asmongold made his account on my server like literally 1 week after me, or a month and a half. Yeah, but we don't care about Asmongold. We like Brudge. I don't know if Asmongold is playing RuneScape. Maybe he is. Yeah, that thing has a lot of fucking health. Alright, time to get like a little bit more HP. Oh, we might actually get something special for this. Oh, no, maybe it's just gonna be more HP or mana. I thought it was maybe gonna be a piece of gear or something. Like a crystal. If it's mana, I'm gonna be pissed. HP, I'm glad for. Alright. Mana, fuck me. How official of a game would you say? I mean, I don't know, pretty fucking official. Like, it's a game. It's not in browser anymore. It hasn't been, decades. It gets weekly updates. It just doesn't get the press. Alright, the other one we have to go to is over. There's still 4 more golden chests in this area? What the fuck? What are we doing here, truly? What's gonna be the fastest way to get there? Probably there. This is where we want to be. Alright, we can hopefully ride the air canoe. Just need to remember how to get over there. Hey, that was pretty much everything on my topic list. I have never seen something in WoW or 14 that is even like 1/3 as cool as that Blow Me Away RSMV. Fucking truth nuke. So fucking true. If you see me out on ley lines, say hi. But if you meet me at the Everwar, I'm a jacketive guy. Is this where the train gets off? Gonna have to fight guys in here again. Punch. We're basically Punch Jackson right now. You probably could. I'll give the game credit. You probably could build a pretty fun little, like, kind of melee build. And we kind of sort of have. But if you, focus on anything melee, red gun, buff up your shield and armor as much as possible, you can put together a saucy little melee build. shield that we saw like session 1. Ah, the radiant butt plug. Will I want to use it? Let's see here. No, probably not. I don't give a fuck about Green Dominion mana generation. Although it does look quite lovely. I'm not loving those prongs at the end, though. No, this is more my speed. It is taking forever to level up now. Alright, there's still 3 more golden chests? What the fuck? It'll butt plug tendrils? Not about that. Not about that. How are there 3 more golden chests? Do we think there's an entire area beyond this locked door? Well, there's at least 1 in there, right? We've seen it. Where could the other 2 be? 2B? Alright, we're looking up a map. Fuck you, random.org. Immortals of Aveum. Lithium ruins map. And of course, there are no more maps in video games anymore. Okay, yeah, how do you get this one? Starting at the Ulithium Fields portal. Well, fuck, that's not where we are. I am the shadow on the wall, face cam raw. I feel like Googling Immortals of Aveum get you put on a list. Well, I've been on that list for some time now. Starting at the Ulithium Fields, which in the Gamer's Most Wanted. Players should head into the northwestern corner and look through the window. Inside is a blue magic crystal. Really? That's a flame. Would this not be the northwestern corner? Oh my god. That's fucking devious. We could have had that session 1. That was maybe the most well-hidden thing in the entire video game. All that for 4,000 gold. Fuck me sideways. Alright, 2 more chests. Golden... Well, we already got the Shroud Vein one, so I guess it wouldn't be there. This is actually a pretty good map. This is the one we just got, I think. Yes, it is. Force chain. Let's see, this one is over here. Yes, we got that one. This is actually a pretty good site. Thank you, Game Rant. Let's see, there's one on the big robot. Yes, we got that one. Jumping across the ravine, we just got that one. Ooh, the Cinder Ring. That's where we got that. That's the ring we've been using like all fucking game. No, never mind. That's the Blast Wave ring we were using. Never mind. What about this one? If you see me. I think we got this one. Oh no, maybe I didn't? I don't think I did get this one actually. It's hard to tell. I think this one is like over here. Okay, so we have to go back literally right where we were. Question of the day, would you want to be on Gamers Most Wanted? There's a workbench around here somewhere. I guess it depends on what they want you for, right? Do we ever make a decision on the fucking Hound's Breach Fire? I don't know. It literally doesn't matter. Oh wait, yes it does. This is the type of gun we use. What does it have? Plus 50% armor shred. Well, let's see what it upgrades like. Guess. What does it get? More armor shred, more melee damage, more damage. Alright, we might use it. Now it's got 60% melee damage. And plus 65% armor shred. Alright, the Hound's Breach Fire it is. Might need to take a water break in a minute here. If I knew what corrosive chaos damage over time was. I mean, I do actually. I do know what that is. Never mind. But I'm like really hurting on green magic power, so like I kind of need as much as I can get. Otherwise. Just because I'm not wearing a green ring, why are there only 2 ring slots? Why do they want one of your magics to be worse than the other 2? I guess 50 gear score is probably the max. Oh, I can take this armor off. What were we wearing? This one, I think. This gives you 2 blink charges? That's crazy. Does it put me at 4? If the dash felt like good to use, I would go all in on a dash build. And there are some cool skills that like augment it. That give you like increased damage and other things. This one gives you more armor after you dodge. But it just like doesn't feel good. Anyway, melee damage. Alright, was that all I wanted to do with the forge? probably. There's probably a ring in here I don't need. Like the Ram Ranch ring. I mostly hang on to those other ones just in case. Time burst duration plus 40%, never using that. This one I'll hold on to, and I'll probably upgrade actually. Just so I have a green ring. That is good, I guess. Like, I could probably put on that bracer that gives me like 2 more blink charges, put this one, gives me another one. Like, you could go all out on a dash build. Why would I need this when why would I need this when I have this? I guess this has way better blink recharge time. Let's upgrade this other legendary ring, why not? If I really want to make a shatter build. Or if I'm ever in desperate need of blue magic. Epic. I don't know if I realized this thing like traveled. I only ever use it in close range. I guess that's why you would want it to be faster. Still pretty fast, I guess, even without. Yo, what's up, K-Man? Here comes an acronym. I'm gonna CIMB. Hey, RA. I understand that one. Climb in my bed. Whee! Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Good night, K-Man. Alright, supposedly the chest I'm looking for is at the other end of this air grenade. Like down here, maybe? Oh yeah, here it is. An etched bracer. Common. Yeah, we could have had this a long ass time ago. Yeah. Garbage. Keep it sizz speed. Wow. Although I like that it says chaos. Alright, cool. We got that one. Alright, one more. Let's see. 20,000 gold. That looks like. Am I? Because that looks like this one. But I thought this is where I am. This is where I am. What the fuck's going on there? Did I click the wrong one? Backtracking to the area. Players must grapple to the ley line and head west. Oh. I definitely remember like getting to the other end of this ley line and being like confused as to whether I'd been here or not. Head west. What do you mean? This way? This is west. I ain't seeing no west. It's like literally the same. It will drop into a hidden area? Really? This is where I get dumped off. I can't go over there, can I? I'm confused, yo. Check the map for this one. This one looks like I also don't have. Maybe this is the one I don't have. I'm just confused, is all? I wanna wake up and say. This one looks like it's down here-ish, maybe? I love they put these fucking hard enemies in these old-ass areas. So that's backtracking can be fun. Oh, that guy went down fast. But this guy's definitely like boss level mage. Definitely one of those green mages. And yep, gamers, that's all I got to talk about, I think. So now I just got a riff for like an hour and a half. You guys seen the news lately? I got nothing. We cleared the list. There's actually one more thing I could talk about related to work, but I don't know. I'm over it. I don't want to talk about it. Fuck it. I already brought it up. So I got an email today. I guess let me back up. Oh, yeah. You can you can donate via PayPal and Venmo to pay off the national debt. Actually, go fuck yourself. Anyone who does that is a fucking moron. Literally throw your money in the ocean and you're using it better. They elected a judge that just refuses to obey laws and does whatever? Tight. His name may have been planted in the Epstein files. That's incredible. should make my own version. Yeah, hijacking the Venmo account that goes into the debt. Love that. Yeah, I think I saw something about he was reportedly informed that his name was in the files like several months ago or something. It would be cool if I could like understand anything that's happening while I was riding that thing. Oh, here it is. 300 XP. So which one was I missing? This one, apparently. I don't even know if there are 10 chests on the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9 and 10. Okay, I guess, I don't know. Maybe Game Rant isn't the bestest. I don't think it was planted, but what a funny bit by someone that would be. It would be funny. Epstein stole the teenage girl from his spa. Yikes. Yeah, I think I saw someone being like, you know, like every single person in the fucking country could donate like $1,000 or something, and then that would just get like overridden. Like by the time they did that, like the debt would have like increased by that amount like 5 times over or something like that. Need 10 chests on my map. Hell yeah, brother. Red chests in your area. They want to be opened. So a little backstory. All right, hey, look, we're done with this map. We don't ever have to go back there again. Woohoo. Um, yeah, the debt of the country. Like, I don't know. I'm no economist. I'm no economicist. But from what I understand, like, like if you know the people we owed money to were actually like, all right, give us the money or whatever. Like it would basically just be like throwing your hands up and being like, no, I don't want to participate in the economy anymore. Like I don't know, like you just kind of have to go with the punches sometimes. It's all fake, none of it's real, literally made up constructs. All right, one last trip back to the Pale Forest. Is there a ward here? What were we missing in the? I know there's a. I know that one of the 6 is here. Is there also a Shatterfane? Yeah, this is one of the 6. It's that thing there. But there's also a Shatterfane, which we don't know how to interact with, which is not what a Shroud Fane is. And also there's still a golden chest, so I don't know. We'll come back to the Pale Forest, I guess. Oromon, I know that there's also a Shatterfane here. Are those locked doors? They are locked doors. Okay. So, about 2 weeks ago, this is probably one of the 6 also, if I had to guess. but there's probably a gold chest there. We'll trek out to it, I suppose. And I'm not even gonna bother. It's probably one of the 6. All right, the underwell. Rook's antechamber, huh? This is an area I remember so little of. This was like the Resident Evil area. I guess we'll run back through it. Am I gonna have to deal with? I hope not. Like two weeks ago now, I got a call from my boss, who was like, hey, how's it going? And I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? How can I help you? What's going on? And he's like, oh, well, not great. I, I just, I was let go from my job, and I was like, oh, okay, okay. I'm very sorry to hear that. My boss, who was like the regional, ooh, no, not there, was like the regional manager and managed all of us locations. So that was like kind of surprising. And then I don't know. Then we had some meetings or whatever. And so it kind of seems like what we're doing here is what's going on in this dungeon again? So the guy who owns like the company that bought my store's location, they also do like axe throwing. They also have an axe throwing like chain. So the guy who like had been the regional manager for like all the axe throwing locations, who actually originally started as a general manager at one of the escaping locations, so he knows the kind of business. It seems like they've kind of put him in charge. It seems like they've also maybe just split up the role. Can I not kill blue with red? It seems like they've also maybe just kind of split up the role that my former boss was doing and kind of split it amongst multiple people, probably to just save money. Okay, so whatever. But I got an email today that was like, hey, here's this new bi-weekly like tracker chart. We want you guys to fill out. And I'm like reading the email, and there's like a couple attachments, like one that links to like the tracker, and another that's like a how-to doc. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. What's all this now? I'll look at all this, whatever, fine. Like another fucking like thing for me to fill out. Annoying, whatever. I'm also in the when I get this email, I'm also like in the middle of a very busy start to the day. We had 4 out of 5 rooms booked. And it wasn't just me there. I had another guy, but so like we were each running 2 rooms, which can be stressful and hectic. And then also the block after that was also kind of booking up, and also I had other shit to do. Like I had to finish payroll for the period and do some other shit. So I was like already like kind of like annoyed and like frustrated. But then I open up the tracker, and I realize that it is literally the same exact thing that I had seen my now old boss like pull up to like show me things and be like, and here, look, this is where I track like all of the locations, like how many bookings they have, and like how many hours they're using, and like and things like that. How many reviews they're getting. upsells, whatever. So like I pulled up the tracker and I'm like, oh, this is literally that. We are now just doing that. So that made me a little even more annoyed. Where I was like, okay, so they've gotten rid of this role, and now it's something that we have to do, which like really I should have expected. But it was still frustrating to see, especially when it was like it seemed like it was kind of being presented like, here, look, here's this new thing we're gonna do, and it's like literally like, okay, now you guys do it, and it's something we literally already do at the end of each day, or at least we're supposed to. I don't always, tbh. Of like we send an email like being like, here's how many bookings we had, here's how many players, here's the amount of hours we used on payroll, like here's anything that happened. I do it all on the weekends. On the weekdays, I'm a little. Sometimes I'm like, I forgot, but I've never been like called on it, so I don't know. So it's basically just instead of sending that email, it's just putting all that information into this tracker. So if I don't have to do that, I can just do this. Fine, whatever. I do also hate forecasting hours. I mean, here's the thing. I love a good spreadsheet. I'm a slut for a good spreadsheet. You spread out some data in a sheet, Jesus Christ, I need a new pair of pants. Just like when I said Wojak earlier. Or whatever it was the last time I'd made a cum in my pants joke. Oh, it was Jimu Jack back to back, that's what it was. I like to look at data. So like, I don't mind. I also definitely spent like a good, I don't know, like 20 minutes or so, like kinda sorta, not like totally redoing the sheet, like the page, the tab for my location, but like kinda editing it and making it look a little less shit. I don't know, it just, like, there was a couple of, like, things that I was kind of nitpicky about the way that it looked, and the way that, like, some things were organized. Which is something I also do. We get, like, a payroll tracker every week, where I have to put in our payroll information directly, and, like, put in, if somebody has upsells, and, like, this is, the money that they're gonna get as, like, bonus or reward or whatever. Which I also every week like edit and slightly adjust and make things look nice for me. and I do it every week. And every period I'm like, oh, I hope it comes back. I hope they just took the last week's thing and deleted the info and copy and pasted it, and every week it's like, nope, all right, we're still working off the same tracker, the same default the same default list, or fucking, what's the I'm trying to say here? The same, like, carbon copy. A Ravager Strike Bolt. Ooh, do you think that's better? We could have gotten this when we first came here. It's got 2 more capacity, a little bit better fire rate, a lot less damage, although we haven't upgraded it, so it might get close. Plus 10 blue magic power, which might go up, and shield shred, which is helpful. I might swap that. Let's see what it looks like when we upgrade it. Alright, now we're truly done with all the things on my list. I think. This coming Monday, I have to drive like 2 hours to a location for an in-person general manager meeting, which I'm super not looking forward to, especially since the meeting is at 2, so I'm gonna have to get up at like fucking 11 and then drive for 2 hours. But I also found that I can be clocked in for it, so that helps. Because fuck that if not. If I got that, if I texted my boss and was like, hey, can I be clocked in? And I got a strong no, I was gonna say, all right, I'll catch you on Zoom. Just stepped in dog piss again? No. And raid? No. Do I have to get that chest again? I sure do. Fucking die. I hate all of you. And I'm dead. But at least I can be clocked in. I didn't ask about the way home, but I'm gonna be clocked in on the way home too. It's my mom's birthday on Saturday, and I kind of forgot when I was making the schedule. I probably could have maybe scheduled myself off. But also, I've been asking her for like a couple of weeks, like, hey, your birthday's coming up, like, anything you want? What do you want? I haven't really gotten any response. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I'm gonna get her. I gotta get her something. What do I do Godspeed up there? Ooh, you know what I hear? I hear an EXP orb. What color do we think it is? Please be blue. Red. Fuck. How did that not hit? Disagree. There we go. Scroll. Severance's report. Brother Sandrak. Maneuvering the civil upheaval in Calthus against Caddis. Burned on your... Oh, I'm sure that's very interesting. Look, another one. Oh, look! Oh, we got 2 in here. That one's worth 400? Holy crack. Or did I get the blue at the same time and they both just added up? I don't see the blue one anymore. I didn't think I got it. This is another one of these motherfucking shatter feigns that I can't do yet. Oh, never mind, I can. I can do this as one of those. I must have gotten the blue because I don't see it anymore. Hooray! 2,000 XP! Holy crack! I am getting this armor plus 20. I'm pretty sure we either had this or the plus 15 one before we respect. And that's a good amount of armor. Alright, before we do this, I'm gonna go get some water because I am thirsting to death. So Tamal's in charge. All right, I'm back. Uh-oh, Snack's gotta come in on Saturday. Uh-oh. Better charge up those usuries. That's some good water. Alright, did we get the blue thing? We must have. I don't see it, and I don't hear it. Alright. Symmetry Feign. Seems like a parkour one. Which I don't mind, they're pretty fun usually. Huh. Oh, that is, somehow skipped right past my blue. And I can't shoot for shit, apparently. Whee! This is the worst fucking rodeo of all time. Why do they have cooldowns? Why does the grapple point have a cooldown on it? Guys, question of the day. You could consider Immortals of Aveum to be an inspiration for Donkey Kong Bonanza. Not a question, I know, and pretty objectionable statement. But you can't prove me wrong. They got Barnes and Noble next door at your job? That's pretty cool. They got the UPS next door at my job. And on the other side, yep, it's a hardware store. But on the other side? Oh, I was confused about where to go next. But on the other side of the hardware store, yep, it's the dollar store. And that's where I go to get stuff on my breaks. That's where I go to get snacks and shit and garbage on my breaks. Today, I went over to the dollar store because I wanted to get a Sharpie marker. And they have the stationery in the same aisle as the candy. And yep, after I got my that's death? So I'm dead, huh? And yep, after I got my candy, I was like, I'm gonna buy a pack of gummy sharks. And they were fine. No, we work at the same job, Sis, at Steiner's Inc. Oh, they got a Barnes & Noble next to Steiner's Inc.? Didn't DK Bonanza start development first, before Immortals of Aveum? I suppose it's possible. Ah, in the wait, but I don't like Starbucks. Can we put it in a Wawa? I don't know what's happening in this one. I've lost the news. I got some water in my beard. I drank too sloppy. It's okay, I will use my shirt. I mean, I see. Is that something? Oh, that felt like a mistake. Yeah, hold on. No. There's no Barnes and Noble with a Wawa in it, Sis. Crap, is that would it would be crack. Where am I? What's my immortal motivation in this scene? Am I going up on this? Probably. Oh. This one felt extremely cope. I don't know. Okay. This one was called the Symmetry Feign. I'm not entirely certain why. Apparently it started around 2017 or 2018. The company that made this game didn't exist until 2018. Huh. Well, perhaps they had started on Donkey Kong and they were, you know, just gonna do it like Odyssey, but then Immortals of Aveum came out and they went, nope, hold on. We gotta put some number slop in this. We gotta put a skill tree and some number slop. Alright. One more golden chest, which is probably behind this. Let's go. Getting Hoagie Fest and getting crumbs and mustard all over the books. getting the Hoagie Fest and reading my manga from the Barnes and Nobles Wawa. Remember when? Sometimes I legitimately get stuck. Sometimes I get stuck in a Tracy. You know the classic. He leveled like a not like a 13 Sentinels. That one I felt like I could have gotten stuck in. I was worried I might never come out of that one. lying on the ground, the manga aisle, kicking my feet and eating meatball sub and putting it down on the floor. Yep. Hey, there we go. Oh, there's 2 blues in here. Cracked. Room with all the EXP in it. There was a 3rd thing flying around in here too. I feel like I remember sniping one out early. Sometimes it just goes invisible. Ooh, yo, Rustborn, ain't that FromSoft game coming to Switch too? Heavy not with weight, but rather with a pull towards the ember reins of the shrouded realm below. All damage over time effects plus 40%. Oh, awesome. My 10 dot is now gonna do fucking 14. Pretty cool. Yeah, what is that game called? Duskwoods? Night Dusks? Dusk an Elysian Tale? Not that there's any proof. Dusk Bloods, yes. Maybe we'll see that at an upcoming direct. They just said, did they just say 2026 for that? They didn't have a date on that one, right? They don't want me to make this jump, right? Oh, it's fun. Cool. Game's good, actually. Hang on, sorry. Game's good. They let me do that jump. Oh, they fucked up my groove. They fucked up my groove. Fuck you. Fucking up my groove. We're playing this is. You don't have to be a hater about everything. I mean, I don't know. I didn't get Night Rain. From dusk to until dawn, cracked. Welcome to the Resistance. Maybe Devin is good. Alright, and there's just a Shroud Feign here, which is probably one of the 6, if I had to guess. Oh, it's right there. How convenient. Oh, wait. We knew about this. We knew about that one. Alright, and the Shrine Forge. Yeah, I need to know more about what that game is. I mean, it seems like it's another multiplayer thing, which, you know. Not quite my tempo these days. Says, if there was an Until Dawn with the Immortals of Aveum cast, how would that play out? I would root for the Wendigo. And I already kind of do. No, I don't. I wanted Sam to live. Guys, I'm excited to return to that tomorrow. I guess I really haven't done it. We're basically we're basically playing a whole, like, we're replaying the game basically. So probably another another 3 weeks of Until Winter. What were we gonna upgrade? We're gonna upgrade this to see how it ends up comparing. Oh, +1 damage on upgrade? Yeah, it's not looking good. Compared to the 92. If this was going like 3 or 4 per upgrade, I think it would be a brisk 2-y. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, there's not a whole lot we can speed up, I don't think. Like, I guess I maybe don't have to, like, fuck around and look around, like, for evidence or any, like, thing as much. The other thing that I'm like kind of low key worried about is I'm not even gonna bother. Um, and even just like the little bit I was looking at, like there is a good amount of things where it's like, oh, make sure you hit all the QTEs, or like you stumble and trip and die, or you know. And if I'm trying to get the perfect ending and I fuck up, then it's gonna be like, well, fuck, I have to like now I'm gonna have to restart the chapter and potentially play like a lot of gameplay again, just depending on how that works. Because they don't really want you to like be able to like easily undo that kind of shit. Maybe it's a little different in New Game Plus. Um, so like, if ever I was gonna miss a QTE, don't we think? Like there were so many times that you know, I was reading, it was like you know, if I had messed up like a QTE, you know, in a couple of different scenarios, like characters would have died otherwise. Got everyone alive until dawn in my first playthrough. Oh, it's so over. I'm still really mad about how it ended for one of the characters. I thought he would save himself. I thought he would do something. Uh, Alright, so there's a ward over there. Ah, yes, the temple where you commit treason. Yeepa! Oh, nice. Salvaged. But I am super de duper looking forward to Batman Arkham Knight. I was thinking about that the other night while I was trying to fall asleep. I am like a little bit low-key sad, I was thinking about, because like I ended up pointing out, if you look at my trophy list, which is sorted like by earned date, like if I were to get a trophy in Borderlands Game of the Year edition, like it would jump out of this slot like all the way back up to the top, right? So like if I end up getting new trophies for Arkham Knight, which I might, um, because I might also buy all this DLC just to see what it's like. I think a lot of it is just AR missions, but there might be, yeah, there is definitely like a story DLC in here that that I never bought. Um, so like I will definitely get new trophies. So it's gonna like jump all the way from the bottom of my list, like all the way up to the top. And I was like, I don't know, just because this is the game where I got my very first ever trophy in on PlayStation. And I felt a little weird. But you know what? The Last of Us can be at the bottom now. Otherwise, the only other way to lock a game in place is to get a platinum trophy on it. Which is why I worked very incredibly hard so that I could have. Ooh, I like this stretch here. Except Kingdom Hearts 3 kind of ruins it because it's not a true 100%. I like this stretch here. I tried and worked very fucking hard so that I could get FF7, FF7 Remake PS4, and FF7 Remake PS5 all 100%ed in a row here. Of course, followed by Tie 2, Raw, incredible, immaculate super block of games right here. Also, shout outs to Final Fantasy VII Remake PS5 version. If you look at like, um, if you look at my my PSN profiles, on psnprofiles.com, where it kind of lists like trophy milestones, things like, you know, the platinum you got most recently, like your very first platinum. One of the categories is fastest platinum, which will always be Final Fantasy VII Remake for PS5 because I got it in literally a second. Um, and I got that by getting the platinum in the PS4 version and then updating to the PS5 version, so it just popped all the trophies, all like literally all at once. So I literally had like a big cum of literally all of these trophies. If you look at the earn date, it's all like 10:23 to 10:24 p.m. So like I'll never be able to see otherwise what my otherwise like fastest platinum would be on a game because of that, which I'm like a little bummed about, but whatever. Ah, Aurora, legendary green ring. I have only gotten 2 platinum trophies this year. I've been slacking on gaming. I am in the Binding of Isaac fucking mines, but I'm having fun with it. FF1 Pixel Remaster and Ratchet & Clank Size Matters, my 2 platinum trophies this year. Try to get the one for Crash 2. That's a fun one. Hey, we've got a legendary ring of each color now. That's pretty fun. Alright, torrent damage. It could be plus 1,000,000%, and I still wouldn't equip it. Plus 2 torrent missiles. 20% regen speed, or regen shred. Neat. Again, I'm sure if I upgraded torrent and like invested in green magic in general, it would probably be better, but it's just so bad otherwise. Spyro 1, Spyro 2, Spyro 3, Crash 3, Mega Man X Collections Volume 1, P5 Royal, P5 Royal, PS5, and then IVLR Collections. You can get that. You should be able to bang out the Crash 1 and 2 platinums. It's just the time trials would be right all you would really need to do. And those are fun time trials. Oh, there's a Shatter Feign here, which we can't do. We still don't know how to do those. They don't let me. They don't want me to win. Those Crash 1 time trial levels I think are really fun. Just because you don't have the speed shoes. So it really is just like just playing well. But you really get to see how like even in that game like everything is really timed out well and nice and just kind of works. The Crash 1 time trials are, I mean, the same can be said for like 2 and 3, but 1 especially is all about the Aku Aku mask is going invincible and figuring out when you need to do that and just, you know, making sure you keep your masks. Alright, we are all caught up on backtracking. Incredible, except for Kalthus, but we're going right here. We're going here for the plot right now anyway. Again, there are a couple areas we didn't go to because I know that there are things we can't do there anyway yet, or we don't want to do yet anyway otherwise. There's probably, I don't know where the, oh wait, yes I do. Never mind. Those time trials are fun. I did those all on stream. Way back. You can still find, I have it's called a highlight, but I'm pretty sure it's just a clip of me getting Platinum Trophy on Deep Trouble in Crash 3. Remember that. Alright. Do we got time for a little bit of Jimu plot end? Probably not, but like... we'll come here, I guess. Leyladons are restricted to Lurge. Use this to your advantage. How? I mean, I guess to use walls. And outpost portal unlocked. figured out blue magic while we were gone. Fuck. Alright, this door is locked, apparently. Do you think we're going to open it in the plot, or can I open it now? It seems awful plot over there. Seems like there's, like, stuff over there, and it's not just, like, a door we would go through quickly for a treasure.
Luna, can you hear me? Luna, please answer or show up or come on. Luna, if you can hear me, you know I'm coming. You know what I have to do. I'm begging you. Don't try to stop me.
What are we here to do? Oh, yeah, we're gonna absorb a crystal, I think. I think we're gonna absorb one of the Final Fantasy crystals or something. I don't know, it doesn't matter. We'll do a little sneaky down here. Ooh, nice. I will take 2,000 XP at this point over literally anything else. Unless it's a legendary gun of a type that I like. 2,000 XP. Mwah. That's the good shit. I heard a guy go, "Oh, my stomach!" Red magic, pretty strong. pretty clean. Can you get up there, I wonder? I don't know. That's a ward, but we went in there, I remember. This is another one. No, it's definitely like up there. We definitely went in there. Didn't go in here before though, that's for sure. A serene burst fire. Ooh, plus 100% maximum projectile distance. That's right, we used this type for a little while. It's like pretty cool. I just like the blast better. Just more practical. Oh yeah, remember here? We were talking about One Piece down here. We were talking about Yamato, I remember. I guess it is a ward. Weird. We're getting the platinum on this game, though. I'm pretty sure. Unless, I will be so mad, because remember how I didn't start on the hardest difficulty? I didn't switch over until like a little bit in, like not super far in, but we were definitely at least into like I think we were past the first like level maybe. I think we got to like the the green overworld. I'll be like a little mad if they're like, nah, you weren't actually on the hardest difficulty of the whole game, so you don't get the trophy for that. I'm gonna be a little bit upset about that. Actually, factually. What do we got going on here? Alright, so we gotta like you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Most annoying part of all these is always just figuring out where to fucking stand. It's like pretty good. It's not doing anything. What about the I believe you beat it on hard badge? I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate the sentiment. Oh, there's also that? Oh, what are we doing here, truly? Alright, there's like a couple layers to this. Alright, number one. Yoo-hoo! Let's move you back down. Get you out of the way. We gotta be like up. Gotta be on top of this, maybe? Maybe up here? Oh yeah, that's looking good. It's gonna be tight timing though. Yoo-hoo. There we go. My goodness. Alright, there's that part done. Okay, now we have to get the green. Okay, interesting. Where do they want me to stand? This one. A couple of different possibilities. Maybe? Oh, that looks pretty good actually, right there. Oh, that hit that one like pretty dead on a second ago. way. I can't move this, like, anywhere else, really. Oops. Oh, that's something. Ooh, wait. Oh, I think we had it for a second there. Hey, alright. That was a tricky one. Give me something good. Lore note. Oh, Cloton's postulates. God, all of... Postulated that just as all hues can be created from 3 prime colors, reality itself can be created from all 3 aspects of magic. Neat. Ah, Vial of the Deep Mirror. Another fucking legendary butt plug. Cool. What do we got here? Oh, good? Oh, it's something that's good? Alright, Limpid Duration. Plus 32 green magic power. And Regen Shred. Beautiful. Everything I would ever want. Cool. Hopefully we come across a forge sometime before plot happens so I can upgrade it. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get my wish. Oh well. Cool! We like that. That's helpful. Now I can ride across these now that, you know, we can. Now that they want me to have fun. What's over here? This is magical. Though it seems like plot is this way? I just turned that thing on so I can grapple across later. Health crystal from something, don't know what. When we're shooting at these things, it's usually about when Naf shows up. I feel like Naf always, even at my lowest, Naf always shows up. It's nothing. Oucha! The fuck? What did I even step in? There's nothing even over here. The game just hurt me. I literally hear it buzzing all around me, but I can't fucking see it half the time. Again, I just want to talk to the dev that came up with this. Sure, session 1, I was like, oh, this is cute. This is fun. Take it back. Well, just don't get it, Sis. Well, fucking, I want to. It's free experience points. Hell yeah. This is a ward, but it seems like it's blocked off by corruption. I don't know if I can... No. I guess that's what I walked into earlier. Alright, we can level up. What are we putting a point into now? Shield explodes when it breaks, knocking back enemies. Dominion, yeah, whatever. Shield is invulnerable for 1 second after activation. I probably should get that. This takes 2 points. Using the blink spell, reset your shield's cooldown for 20% of maximum shield health. That's like pretty good actually. Definitely don't care about upgrading any of that. You know what I do kind of want to upgrade? Is the disruption beam. Blink temporarily increases all damage dealt by 20% for 3 seconds. Actually, this I want. If we're gonna be dashing, let's get plus 20% damage afterwards. I guess we're gonna come from over here. Wrong way. Whee! What is that down there? Shroud Fane. Kinda wanna do that, actually? Should be able to do this now, though, which is nice. No, the gondola, come back! How was I supposed to use that? Guys, should we start up the Spyro 3 challenge mod? Should we do that soon? There's gotta be something over here, right? This is the Dark Souls elevator. Oh, this, I think we just came through here for plot. Yeah, it's literally where the gondola just stopped. Or wait, no it isn't. What does this do? Yeah. Oh. Huh. What was this? Down. No. I don't want that at all, actually. I remember coming up these stairs. I'm gonna do something during the week again when I can. Yay! What a weird elevator. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Here! Oh, fuck me! I'm gonna have to pull this fucking 6 more times. Ugh. Down we go. This one. Game system. Jack, Jack, Jack. Don't fucking fail it. Alright.
Easy, man.
we are so strong now. I remember doing all this. Why didn't I do this before? Did I just miss it? I might have just missed it. XP. Well, we have truly accomplished nothing in the plot tonight, but you know what? That's okay. Because, you know, it all had to get done eventually. And it made for a good yap sesh. And I had stuff to yap about. And yep, the system works. No globule? Whoa, now glob. Like a Mario Maker level. Dying and seeing all the little jacks pop up in the ways that they died. Ouch. Sometimes I don't know if they want me to make a jump or if something new is going to spawn in. It's like Astrobot now. Speaking of Astrobot, now that DK Bonanza's out and will assuredly be a Game of the Year nom, I think the competition has definitely heated up a little bit more. I'm trying to think about, off the top of my head, what our candidates are this year. We've got DK, we've got Claire Obscure. Just tank it. Kingdom Come Deliverance, I think, reviewed really well. Multiple make it even slower, Miracun. Guess that makes sense. Yeah, there's probably at least one other game that hasn't come out yet that'll review well. More mana. That seems like maxed mana to me. 6 bars. It's one more than I thought we were gonna get. TBH 5 seemed like pretty good. Yeah, it definitely. I mean, I haven't played Claire Obscure. I would like to. I've heard all good things. Like, I do think it is like a genuine contender, and I like it likely deserves the praise it's getting. But at the same time, it is like 100% like the type of game to, you know, get a bunch of like it's equivalent to just like, oh, it's one of those movies. Like, it's gonna get a whole bunch of noms and like sweep every category, even if there are things that might be better or more deserving. So we'll have to, I guess we'll just have to wait and Jeff
Gotta
see.
find Sandrak.
My gear score is gonna fucking go through the roof when I upgrade this. Ouch! Cave that hurts you to be in it. Ouch! cave that doesn't want you to be in it. We're gonna fight the mother of all the worms down here. Another worm boss. Third one tonight, baby. Oh, this arena is such dog shit. Can't finish that sentence. Yikes. Absolutely trash in this one, though. Red magic pretty good. Woohoo. I mean, I guess I wouldn't ban you, Kingo. I'd probably delete the message. Twitch might auto-delete it, actually. Oh, and it is gonna loop back around to this door over here. How wonderful. Oh, Death Stranding 2. Yes, that will also be a nom. How many Goaty noms are there usually? 6? Font of Calthus portal unlocked. This is the font of Calthus. Huh. What do you know? So, I thought there was a ward here. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go punch that. It's usually like 5 or 6, right? So, DK, Claire Obscure, Death Strandings, 3. Mario Kart World? Does Nintendo get 2? I mean, it has in the past. Is there like a reason that will be a nom beyond the name? I have not heard a word about that game from anyone. About what game? Oh, are you just saying, will there be a game you haven't heard anything about? Probably. Gotta be an indie darling. Oh, Death Stranding 2, I see. I mean, I don't know, it reviewed really well. Isaac's been ignoring me, apparently. So obviously we have to open this up. We got a bunch of laser light puzzles to do. Timer thing. Awesome. What is this? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this. What the hell? Okay. This is like kind of interesting, I guess. Okay. Ah, one of the 6. Den of 7s. I think we've seen all 6 of these now. Let me think. 1, 2, 3. I can think of 4. Ooh! Mail car. Mail wife. Our first legendary gun. Ooh, and it's for the type we like. Oh, we're so in. As close a facsimile to the original mail car as can be found in modern Avium. Why? Which is still held prisoner by the Mach Magni of Ela. Why create a legendary weapon and then tell me it's explicitly a copy of another version of it? Why bother? Alright, less fire rate, less capacity. It is stronger. It doesn't have the regen shred, which is what I like. Storm shards, critical damage. I guess that's fine. This kind of sucks, actually. Silksong might come out too late, depending on when it comes out and if it comes out. It like that's so annoying. Here's a legendary weapon, and there's probably one legendary of each type of gun, and it's like fucking. I guess it's got more damage, but it's not quite as much fire rate as I would like. The capacity is pretty bad, and all it gives me is critical damage, which on a gun that is already incredibly inaccurate is meaningless. And Dominion mana generation is even more worthless. That's kind of gonna be your classic bummer. But I guess I'll see what it looks like when we attempt to upgrade it, just to see. Let me think. Okay, so we've seen one here, we've seen 2 there, 3, 1 here, 2 in the main kind of hub world. We've seen 1 in the forest, 1 in outside Han Solo's house. That's 5. Have I seen the 6th? Can't remember. And I can't access the world map. Alright, well, good to know. And we got a legendary weapon, I guess. Maybe Mafia is gonna be good. Maybe one of those will be good. Alright, well that's one puzzle solved in this area. Of Doom, not even close. Alright, this stays perma down. Not sure what we're hitting with that though, although we might just be unblocking our view of that. Did I pick up Mafia? Yes. I hope it's fantastic. Got all the precursor orbs. I thought an EXP wisp came out of there. Maybe it was just a particle in the sky. This is just a locked door. For what reason? Where'd it go? I go down in the hole? Oh, that's a deep hole. Eh, fuck it. Whee! Boom! The Font of Calthus. Should I be doing this tonight, do we think? Like, it's already just about 2:30. It feels like probably not a good idea to keep progressing too much. Oh, but there was a ward over there. Maybe we can go do that. And not trigger anything. Oh fuck. It's gonna have an interesting arena. We are so melee pilled now. The new fucking throw what you know go-to strategy is fucking dodge, melee, and then spam the fuck out of our red gun. Oh, that's right, you have to kill blue with blue. Whoa! You, huh? Annoying. Wee! No lasers, no lasers, no lasers, no lasers. Sounds like a fucking whale. I mean, like, that's pretty cool, actually. Oh, you coming over here, big boy? Beam! Nice. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, let's go over here. Come on. Alright, nice and simple. Bop. Ooh, a Magnus Arclight. We don't use those. But, like, neat, I guess. It's better than our blue one. Except, actually, it's not. I mean, I guess it has 2 more rounds, which is pretty good. It's got 30% critical damage. You could probably get better DPS, maybe. Strike Bolt. Say hi. Oh, there are 5 more chests in this region. Like, what the fuck? Ooh, I see a secret. What did that do for us? probably something to do with this. Yeah. I guess we're going in the door. Fuck it. Where's the blue one? Oops. Oh yeah. I guess we learned he was down here.
Away is a good idea. You can't talk me out of this.
No one here needs to die.
But they really do, though.
Let him live and we'll pull our forces from the front. You have the Binding Stone. You've won the war. He'll see that. He listens to my counsel. Sandrak's not the warmonger your Grand Magnus makes him out to be. He won't let Rashanians fight a battle we can't win.
Listen to yourself. Have you completely forgotten? He's been trying to conquer the world since we were kids?
Kirkin drove him to that. He used to be one of you.
I don't care.
I'm asking you to care. To make it stop here. You've handed her the Binding Stone, the control of all magic. And she's still going to invade Rasharn just to make an example of us. Both of our people will die for no reason at all.
She looks stupid.
One of us has to be the first side to quit.
Our people, huh?
Grow up. We can change how this works, Jack. The war, all of it. Right here. You and I.
Stinky.
We can get them to listen. Remind them that the real goal is healing the wound.
Children.
Oh, we fucked up. Oh no, the bad guy is a bad guy?
Julian Zochi, when a lordshi zecham. Esherar Tadelianar, no Eshasan. Surrender is for Lucians.
Oh my god.
Where are you, Thradakul?
This is wild.
Leave it. Come home to the front. They need to see their leader alive, and with them as the Lucians approach. They need help.
I won't take the advice of someone whose loyalty is so obviously divided.
The Binding Stone's too far for that to work, genius.
I'm not bringing it to me. I'm bringing myself to it. Ah, the Parathon Vault, of course.
No! Wait!
This will give them hope.
Oh my god. Oh, and in we go. Whoa, green!
Well, shit.
Fuck you! You don't get to do that. We should have ended.
Holy shit! Oh!
Oh my god, they tried to be like, no, look, he's actually good. You know, we just, you know,
Devin,
we want to end the
Sandrak's
war.
inside the Palathon. You gotta raise the alarm.
What?
Wakes up.
That's not
No,
possible.
I'm actually just evil.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, what?
Portals opening all over. Nightblade's inbound.
I'm coming.
This is insane. Chapter 14, Ruin. Rally with Devin! Well, gamers, I think we're gonna have to call it a stream here. Maybe we'll rally with Devin next week. Oh my god, what a mess. What a mess. No, he's not bad. Like promised, there's two sides to this war. There's good people on all fronts. Actually, no, I'm really just evil. I want to conquer the world and absorb all the magic of the Final Fantasy crystals and enslave you all. Oh, well that... You lied to me. Yeah, I'm evil. I do that. It's the Everwar. Dog shit. Hey, we made great progress on collecting bullshit. And we got a little bit of dumb plot in right at the end. Oh boy, Immortals of Aveum, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we'll be back tomorrow with round 2 of Until Dawn. Parentheses, the good ending. 4 hours and about 10 minutes of plot. Yeah, and it was time well spent. We probably could have finished the game tonight if I just focused on on plot, but I mean, I told you guys from day one we're getting all the shit. And get all the shit we will. Look, we're like almost done. Just a couple of chapters left. These trophies are gonna start knocking out like fucking nothing. Did I not do this? Did I not do this? I guess a totem, a sigil? Sigils are the weapons, totems are the accessories. I guess I upgraded a ring. Yeah, look, there's 3 of each. Probably for one for each weapon type, probably. These ones, there's no way there's enough levels. You have to like fully spec in, I think, to get all those. I think we're gonna be able to get this this hidden trophy next time. The go-to talk was interesting. What's up? Welcome, Idiot. You've been here, Idiotness, I think. But that's it for me. Tomorrow, more Until Dawn. And I'll be back with more of this next week. Jesus Christ, and it'll be August next week. Oh my goodness, where does it all go? Big thank yous again to Rinslet for the resub. My cat demands pets. Oh, that's so wonderful. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's all I got. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. This was a fun one. Big love. Bye-bye. Mwah.